rights are not subject to a public vote. A majority has no right to vote away the rights of a minority. This is a quote by American novelist and philosopher Ayn Rand. Same-sex marriage has been a debate for far too long and should be legalized. The biggest problem is people think that it's a choice. It's not a choice. It is proven that it is biological. Human embryos sit on the gender fence until hormones push them to one side or the other. For example, low levels of testosterone in utero predispose men to homosexuality. In addition, a gene has been found on the X chromosome that permanently switches men's sexual orientation from women to men. This has been stated by many prominent biological anthropologists, including Dr. Michael Giglieri from the University of California. It is no doubt that homosexuality is not a choice, but their rights are also at stake. The 14th Amendment states that no state would be allowed to abridge the privileges and immunities of citizens. No person could be denied equal protection of the laws. No person was allowed to be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. These people's rights are being taken from them. We don't deny other people with biological defects their rights. Why are they any different? Why shouldn't they be happy? One of the biggest problems with this issue is caused by religion. Many people are against gay marriage because they say in their religion it is an abomination. If people learn more about this idea, maybe they would change their way of thinking. I'm going to state some facts now about gay marriage. The states where gay marriage is legal is Massachusetts in 2004, Connecticut in 2008, Iowa in 2009, Vermont in 2009, New Hampshire in 2010, Washington, D.C. in 2010, which is not a state, but it still counts, New York in 2012, Vermont in 2012, and Washington in 2012. The only state that recognizes out-of-state gay marriages is California, and that is only if the marriage is from before Proposition 8 was passed. The next statements are about gay marriage support that were polled by the public. Should gays and lesbians be allowed to marry? 43% say yes, 47% say no, and 10% are unsure. The next is about gays in the military, which was also a poll. Should those who do not disclose their orientation be allowed to serve? 83% support it, 14% do not, and 3% are unsure. Should those who do disclose their orientation be allowed to serve? 17% say yes, 21% say no, and 2% are unsure. And the last fact is the top 3 cities with the most gay couples. Number 1 is New York, which has 47,000. The second is Los Angeles, California, which has 12,000. And the last is Chicago, Illinois, which has 10,000. The rights are slimming, but can this be reversed? Many people believe homosexuality can be treated. This is false. Research shows no evidence demonstrates effective therapy. It is not a disease, therefore it should not be treated as one. I've talked about how homosexuality is not a choice, how their rights are being taken away, and that it cannot be treated. I hope everyone learns some new information about homosexuality. It is in no way a choice, and same-sex marriage should be legalized. How can we respect our laws when they aren't even being followed by our own lawmakers? And the last thing I'm going to do is cite my resources. My first resource is a website. The author is Maren Kelly. It was published in 2013. The title was The 14th Amendment. I retrieved it on 4/26 of 2013. My second resource was also a website. The author is Jean Claude. It was published on August 2009. The title is American Psychology Declares Homosexuality Can't Be Cured. I retrieved it on 4/26 of 2013. My last resource was a book. The author is Michael Giglieri. The title is The Dark Side of Man, Tracing the Origins of Male Violence. It was published in 1999 in New York at Helix Publishing. And that's it.